the way some people have talked about this game,
Right.
the way they've angled it, whether it's politicized or it's been trying to find a villain for this particular action. Bart Scott of ESPN was blaming it on Tee Higgins and saying that he was at fault for it. This isn't a normal situation, and I don't think Tee Higgins deserves blame for something like this.
No.
Especially because, and he was trying to say that he like dug his head into his chest and like deliberately had that head collision with him, and that's not the case.
That's not helpful, and that's not constructive, especially when Tee Higgins probably feels awful. He probably feels worse than anyone else on that field, and he feels responsible for everything that DeMar is going through. And it's pretty normal just to lower your head into someone when they're going to tackle you and try and push through the contact. This isn't anything that's out of that ordinary. It wasn't a dirty play. Tee Higgins isn't a dirty player. It's not like he's a huge physical tight end, and Damar Hamlin's had to go up against players like not Rob Gronkowski, but like players like Travis Kelce, big tight ends. And at the safety position, your job is to tackle players. And unfortunately, this comes with the game of football, but it's just tragic to see something like this happen. And just to see that someone would even come out and say this and try and talk about how Tee Higgins could have caused this on national television, it's not helping anyone. It's not constructive. And he should really take a long look in the mirror. It's like, why did he come out and say that on national television? This isn't about a player. This isn't about what happened on the field. This is about a man right now, 24-year-old, same age as you, fighting for his life in the hospital right now with a breathing tube down his neck. And then they come out and say, well, Tee Higgins this, Tee Higgins. No, it's completely inappropriate. It doesn't help anyone. And I don't think anyone on the Bills would want you coming out and saying that. No one on the Bengals would want you coming out and saying that. No one in the NFL. And I don't think anyone agrees with that. And to come out and say that, it's incredibly stupid and irresponsible. And then you can go out and call yourself a professional on TV. It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, and you played in the NFL too, so you should know better.
Yeah.
You should know when somebody's, whether it's a dirty play and when it's not. In a situation like that where he got right back up, you know, like, I don't know the whole situation. I'm not a medical doctor, but like, it wasn't because of that play. And another thing that